Hi. Hey guys, Blue Sword here, and today we'll be doing actually quite a lot today. Sorry, I was eating something. Actually, I made something. I made orange chicken, homemade fried rice, and this bread my mom was eating. She didn't finish. Mm. I shouldn't have bought into it if I knew how tough it was. But today, um, we have three things to do today. And they're going to be all on three different videos. I guess also three different live streams because again, I have no video apps. I mean, editing apps. So I don't really know how to, you know, split this whole stream into one thing. Split the stream into three things so I could put it on YouTube and this all just be a whole one thing. But hey, that's all cool. Um, sorry. Today we'll be watching a video called um The Real Reason Invincible's Animation. The real problem with Invincible's animation. It is not budget. Now I just want to say I love Invincible. I watched it since season two came out. Um and it's just like a whole classic. I think you guys saw that video I posted on TikTok of forcing my family to watch Invincible. Honestly, it was just a way so I can like talk, have communicate with my family, talk to them because all do you hate it? Like not hate, but do you dislike all the time when your parents will be like, you don't hang out with us, you don't do this, but as soon as you try to hang out with them or try to show something you're into, suddenly, wait, crickets. Sorry, I don't have like a soundboard, so but like I said, do you dislike all the time where your parents be like, "Oh, you barely hang out with us. You don't, we barely even talk." And you finally show them something that you like and got real interest in, and try to connect with them like they've been telling you about, and suddenly you hear this. I mean, they said they liked the first episode, but I told them if they want to watch it again, let me know. That was like I was like a month ago, so I could just give them time. But I don't know. But yeah, I really love Invincible. This new season was crazy, and no. I need to explain something. I don't care for Invincible's animation until someone said, sorry, until I'm a little sick. Until someone says something about it. Like I remember there is this critique or not critique, what people are saying, and it's basically this Viltrumite that was blown away, and suddenly he disappears. Suddenly he disappears, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, the budget's so bad." And I remember watching that scene, and I was like, "Man, I will never notice that until you pointed it out. Like, I would have never noticed this animation error if unless they pointed it out, you know." Because now I can't unsee it every time I watch the episode, and that sucks. Like, I can't remember sometimes, but this the real problem with visible animation and it's not budget. First, we're gonna watch this video, then we're gonna watch another video while I'm drawing, and because I think I figured it out this time, and I think it's fixed this time, and we're going to be playing a game this time. Our very first PC game, bro. Let's yeah.
COVID was an interesting time, huh? Time was irreparably altered, as you can see. We're already halfway done with the decade. Conspiracy theorists blaming cell phone towers and 3G as the cause more than niggas' health being outright disgusting. Most of all, the entire country forced to serve a jail sentence and couldn't leave their house, unless it was an emergency. Not me though, I was at Walmart getting that money on. Increased pay, store closed early so we didn't have to interact with customers. Miss those days. Around that time, essential workers were, okay. Anyway.
I was I was in the middle of high school when COVID hit, so yeah, yeah, I was in the middle of high school, but now you know, now I'm graduating. Um, yeah, that was a crazy time for me. Really crazy. Completely destroyed my social skills. COVID, like, completely destroyed my social skills, not gonna lie.
Since its premiere and first season receiving stellar reviews in 2021, Invincible quickly became a household name in Western media. I go so far to say that if COVID didn't force people inside, it'd be a completely different situation. Like a lot of shows benefited from the pandemic, coming out at just the right time. And this doesn't take away from what makes the show good, it's just the case with a lot of entertainment around that time. From the killer first episode, along with its ending twist, story, writing, action, amazing
He has a point. So many shows benefit because of COVID. And I wonder what other shows benefited because of COVID. I'm probably want to look that up.
vocal performances from Steven Yeun, Sandra Oh, J.K. Simmons, Walton Goggins, and the rest of the cast, Invincible fires on all cylinders every single season. However, as a
Yeah.
consensus, it seems the one aspect always lacking, the animation. As someone with a degree in computer animation and who's been a fan of the medium his entire life, I feel I'm the perfect person to give my take on this ongoing debate. I'm something of an animator myself.
Me too.
To
I'm a crazy worky over here.
be fully transparent, I'm not caught up on the current season of Invincible, but from clips I've seen, it looks okay. It's not the best animation of all time or anything. For what it is, though, it's passable. It can be a million times better, but let's actually get into it. The past couple weeks have been a constant wave of people tweeting their frustrations with the quality of Invincible's animation. And while I do understand where they're coming from, I feel that their anger is being aimed at the wrong people. It's not a budgeting issue like most people assume. I mean, the show's under Amazon, a multi-billion-dollar company. Money's far from the
Like every single time, mm, every single time I got braces. So yeah, every single time I I'd be like, man, that scene was so cool. Someone has to be like better in the comics. I was like, bet. Let me see. Oh, like Like, huh. I still love Invincible, the show. They do things way better than the comics, but man, this is all. I mean, I understood this one. Like, forget drawing him. Just forget all of that. I am not drawing him. Animating him. Oh, nah, I'm not. Oh, this is the biggest.
issue. It's not the celebrities in the voice cast either. The real answer is actually quite simple. This guy. For the people who don't know, Robert Kirkman is a well-established comic book writer mainly known for creating The Walking Dead and Invincible, both going on to become juggernaut franchises in TV and streaming respectively. Despite Invincible's comic series starting before The Walking Dead, it didn't get an official adaptation a decade after the original Walking Dead show aired. Odds are if you clicked on this video, you know who he is. Well, it turns out Robbie Kirk here is also the showrunner for the Invincible animated series. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where the problem lies. With an animated production, it helps that someone who is knowledgeable about the medium is at the helm. They know the ins and outs of the animation pipeline, has experience working in the industry prior to running an entire team. Maybe they even went to college for animation before entering the industry. Robert Kirkman is none of those things, which clearly shows in his role as showrunner. An average episode of animation takes around 7 to 10 months, which varies depending on the show. Now you may see that and think, well, Invincible meets that yearly quota, what's the big deal? Well, you'd still be wrong. This 7-month time limit is for the standard 30-minute animated series. Each episode is 50 minutes plus, double the time, and that's not even counting the commercial breaks, so it's really 22 minutes. Whereas Invincible is 50 minutes straight, no ad breaks. But is it the fault of the team for the animation, or sometimes lack thereof?
And when you can release a season every year, like it looks like it's going to be going on, and I know that's murder on you guys to do that, it keeps the audience. Because it's like, you know, season 3 just can't, you know, and then season 4, season 5, like, so
it's almost like we're doing it how TV was done for 60 years? 60 years? 60 years.
This one statement pretty much sums up everything I need to know. Kirkman doesn't care about animation. As long as he gets to tell the story he wants to tell, no matter how janky the action is, how clunky the character acting looks, how dynamically flat the visuals are, it doesn't matter. Hey, which sucks because many
I don't think this looked flat. When I looked at this, I was like, there's no way that it doesn't look flat.
People, myself included, really loved season 1. I was able to overlook the animation quality because season 1s of a cartoon aren't going to be perfect. You don't get a lot of budget the first go around, meaning if the show succeeds, you get a higher budget in the long run. But in Invincible's case, that was probably some of its best and most consistent. I can't fault any member of the visual department here. I solely blame Robert Kirkman. His approach of releasing a season a year of Invincible has been hurting the team for years now. To compare, Abbott Elementary released the same year as Invincible and has also released yearly, but Abbott is a live-action sitcom. There's no reason you, as an animated series, should be pumping out the same amount of material as a live-action show. Animation takes time. Good animation takes time. If that's the case, you should have made Invincible a live action. Oh wait, you can't, because The Boys already exists, which also streams on Prime Video. And you can't have two of those on the same service. Also, Invincible would have most likely got canceled if that was the case. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just being honest here.
Yeah.
Say what you will about shows like Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss. Writing and story aside, Vivzy Pop is gonna make sure her cartoons have the highest quality, most fluid animation in the current market. You can't take that away from her. And Invincible can have the same thing if Kirkman just gives the team more time and not have them crunched to meet deadlines. Time to improve the animation to make it more fluid and dynamic, enhance the shading, add some compositing and overall detail to the visual so it's not flat, all of that. A member of the production team even commented on an edit someone made of the Mark vs. Conquest fight and said, "I was actually on the VFX/compositing team of Invincible for season 2 and 3. I appreciate the level of polish you've attempted here. Trust me when I tell you, there are a lot of sequences where we would have wanted to take the final look to this level, but with most episodes having upwards of 200 plus effect shots, this just isn't feasible given the delivery timelines. Also, the team was comprised of about 4 people, including the editor. Maybe if we had 10 plus compositors all taking shots, then maybe, but with such a small team, it wasn't possible. Also, you have to consider the overall tonal look of the show is up to the art director, who has final say over how much or how little compositing/lighting is done to each shot, because then you veer into potential inconsistencies with Robert Kirkman's overall aesthetic vision."
Wait, so who? Wait, so who's the guy who controls all the lighting and effects and stuff? Robert
For Invincible. Since this was posted on Twitter, other members of the team have come out and basically verified everything the original comments said. I don't even think from that edit the person changed anything about the animation. They just added layers of shading and compositing. That was it. And it made the show look 10 times better than it actually does. So just imagine if the actual animation improved on top of that. We'd be looking at a top tier adaptation here. Now, this wouldn't be an issue if before each season they didn't release these fucking diner teasers. Stop making these diner teasers. I can't think of a higher form of disrespect. Oh, poor consumer, so adorable. You like the fluidity? You like the actual character animation that matches the dialogue? Well, too bad. Daddy Kirkman needs this done in an hour. Get to work, underlings. These teasers are such a spit in the face to the Invincible fandom. Just jangling shiny keys in front of a baby in hopes of something better. Nope, you get the rushed, clunky shit like always. This applies to the Adam Eve special as well that came out after season 1. All they prove is that you see the critiques regarding the animation, and you can easily improve upon it, but you won't. And for any fan who still believes the show will match these diner teasers or the Adam Eve special needs to hop off the copium, cause it's not happening. Look, fans aren't asking for anime level Sakuga. They just want Invincible to have a level of quality that can stand next to the competition. Like Primal, like Has Been Hotel, Rick and Morty, any Man of Action cartoon.
Nah, I want it to look like just like a guys. I need that. Nah.
Justice League. Like, you know the quality is bad when it can't even stack up to like Ben 10 or Generator Rex, for example. Like, that's sad. You're in a position now where you can slow things down a bit. Like I said earlier, you clearly are capable of producing high quality animation. Even if they're just shorts, they're the best material Invincible has to offer. Yet you keep blue balling and cucking your viewership in the actual episodes. I doubt Robert Kirkman will actually see this video, but if he ever does, as someone who likes Invincible, slow down. You're no longer in a space of having to prove the show being a success. Just slow down. Actually give the creative team some time to cook. Lengthen the production. There's no reason to be releasing a season annually if the quality isn't gonna improve. Hire some more people. Maybe the animators from the diner teasers you like to promote each year. Take an extra year or 2. I promise, the fan base is large and dedicated enough to wait patiently, and they'll be here when you come back. They've done it already for 4 years now. Get someone with animation knowledge at the helm, and if there is one, let them get more involved. Take a step back, because clearly you have a lot on your plate. Just listen to the critiques and improve. If you do, only then will you truly be. But yeah, That's the end.
That'll make
What do
the
you
show
think of
truly
Invincible?
invincible.
Has the animation really improved? What do you think of my take on this ever-growing topic? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you rock with the video, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell so you know every time I upload. Till next time, deuces.
I don't need no one else. With you, don't need no one.
Sorry. I feel like everything he said was correct. I I think Invincible is surely like one of those shows that is carried by nothing but story and story alone. Which isn't a bad thing if it wasn't like also action. Um shit. Robert Cook, my bad. Lately has been saying some very questionable things. Not bad questionable things. It's just that I feel like what he said was true. As long as he's able to rewrite the story he wants, he honestly doesn't care. Which kind of hurts a little bit. But sadly, I hope that's not the truth. Because he has to understand how, you know, the people who got him up to this point in the first place, the fans. The fans want something better, something greater. I feel like he has a dedication to, bring that greatness back. But sadly, doesn't feel like he's going to do that, which kind of hurts. But doesn't, sorry, doesn't fully matter for me. I still love Invincible. I'm going to be here for season 5. And I do wish the animation will be better, but I guess now if the animation does get better, we gotta ask this question: will the show still be the same? Because I feel like yes, the animation is bad, and we all wish it would be better. I think the show kind of grew an identity to this junky movement, Caillou animation, um, movement. It grew an identity because all we expect from this animation now is, hey, when the good fight scenes come up or conquest comes up, um the scene will be better. It'll become slightly better. And that's what the show has become now, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of truth. So will the show becoming getting more animation, will it make it better or will it lose its identity? I don't know. But hey, no matter what happens, I'm still going to be there to watch it. But I know Robert Cookman doesn't care about one guy. He cares about like millions. Especially in Prime, they care about millions. Now just one guy saying, "Yeah, woohoo!" But so I'm a really thirsty guy. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Um, we're still going to be live streaming. Um, I'll be back with another live stream in a few minutes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and deuces. See ya.